Wow, this is going to be a mouthful. This is World of Warcraft Season of Discovery Season 2 in 5 minutes or less. My name's Really Reed, and the clock starts right now. Number 1. The level cap is being raised from level 25 to 40. With the raising of the level cap, we will also see a boost in the overall XP gained when below level 25. All players, new or returning, will benefit from a 50% XP bonus from levels 1 to 25 on the release of the new season. Number 2. New runes along with new engravement slots. Plenty of novel combinations are now more possible than ever, especially with the increased amount of engravement slots. We did not get much in the way of specifics, but the blog post linked below in the description will show off each rune by class. Most exciting thus far in the preview has to go out to Enhancement Shaman, who will be discovering both Maelstrom Weapon and Two-Handed Weapon Mastery. Number 3. With the raise level cap, 5 additional dungeons will become available. Those are Razorfen Crawl, SM Graveyard, SM Library, SM Armory, and SM Cathedral. Number 4. New class-specific drops can be found within the halls of these dungeons, providing unique quality-of-life improvements for players. Enhanced blessings will be increasing the duration of a paladin's blessings. Shamans will have an easier time placing their totems with totemic projection. Rogues will be able to keep up combo points between targets with redirect, and more are promised to drop for other classes on launch. Number 5. One additional 10-man raid in the Way of Gnomeregan has been added. These include new powerful items such as the coveted Crown Pummeler, a favorite of feral druids back in Classic. We will also be benefiting from bad luck protection as the raid will be dropping tokens, which can be redeemed for targeted pieces of equipment. It has been announced that there will be no new world buff associated with the raid. In fact, even the previous Black Fathoms world buff will no longer apply to characters above level 39. Oh, and fear not, Hordes, you won't have to travel far from your mud huts, as you'll be provided a teleporter to the new raid. Number 6 is in regards to the raid release schedule, as well as the race to world first. The raid will be released same day as the new season drops, meaning for those attempting a world or server first will need to be ready to blast on February 8th. The raid will reset once every 3 days after the first 2 weeks. We will be seeing a delay to the reset's cadence for those first 2 weeks to provide players ample opportunity to level. The first reset will be on February 13th, 5 days after the release, and the second on February 20th, 7 days after that. After the 20th, the raid will reset every 3 days as previously mentioned. Number 7 is all about professions, as they're receiving brand new items to craft along with brand new profession quests. We know that there will be new items introduced in hopes to shake up the economy. This includes never before seen items whose acquisition is unknown. However, we've seen that they'll be used as key components in the new epic crafts, as well as we've seen new patterns for throughput provided to professions such as enchanters, effectively providing themselves a mini world buff that resets every 30 minutes and disappears on death. There was also talks of profession quests, but we'll need to wait for the patch to get a real clear picture of what these will look like. Finally, we've got some PvP with number 8 and the all-new Blood Moon of Stranglethorn. Off the back of Ashenvale's PvP zone, we see substantial shakes-up to the system as a whole. Stranglethorn Vale will turn into a free-for-all PvP zone once every 3 hours as the Blood Moon rises. The devs have promised certain mechanics that intend to limit players who try to group up in massive raid-sized hunting parties, so expect smaller skirmishes with maximum 5-player parties perhaps. We've also seen exciting rewards from this Blood Moon event, including powerful items to farm via currency and 2 new faction-agnostic mounts. Even with the new, we're keeping some of the old, with number 9 Ashenvale will be remaining. The SOD devs intend on building upon whatever they add to the game, even when they're not an immediate success. Ashenvale will fall onto a 3-hour timer, just like Stranglethorn's Blood Moon. However, this has been announced to be an alternating timeline, so it's going to be off the same track of the Blood Moon. For those wanting to participate in both, you will be able to do so. Number 10, last but not least, SOD is still a testing bed for novel ideas, not just mechanics. GDKP is officially dead. They've now gone ahead and done a much longer blog post kind of listing out exactly what their philosophy behind this change is, but the idea is that you can try to hide it, but they'll be monitoring you. GDKP is effectively dead. As well as that, they're implementing all new technology to limit botting and exploitative accounts. So, you can expect the future of SOD to be far more community driven. That's going to be all from me, folks. Thank you so much for listening in. I'm excited to see what Agrid and the team will be delivering us in full with Season 2 of Season Discovery. I've been Really Reed, folks. I don't know what I'm doing on here, but please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I'll be releasing more videos that you might like. Boys, thank you so much. Fail hard, fail fast. I'll see you later, lads.